I'm going live. And we're live. Welcome. We're doing this hangout because we want to help newbies know that anybody can do this. And okay, I just got to tell you this. This is our second hangout of the day because while newbies can do this easily, if you mute the button there, you can do a whole hangout and no one's ever going to hear it. So yeah, we did it. We're thinking of a new market with that one, but we won't even discuss that. Okay, so I'm Trisha.
Back to business, Trisha.
Back to business. I'm Trisha Barnes. This is Tana Washington. This is Carrie Osborne, and we're part of the team that is growing in Wake Up Now. And we're here to talk to our teammates and to maybe alleviate a little of those jitters and fears and doubts that you have that you can do this, because everybody starts from the beginning. And you have to excuse us. We're a little sleep deprived. We've been pushing it, and we've all agreed that we're the same. We get the tired sillies, and so we'll probably laugh a lot through this hangout. But anyway, let's get started. I started in January with Wake Up Now. These two just started last month. At the end of it, they've only been in for a month, and my goodness, they're on fire. They went from 0 to D3, and they just hit F3. We celebrated that today. F3 means that they gave themselves a $7,200 a year raise. So yes, yay. All right. So you're out there. You've gotten started. You're excited, and or maybe you're looking at this and you're going, I don't know anything about doing this. I've never done anything like this before. And we're here to tell you that really, unless you have a college degree, you're just not going to be able to do this. Isn't that right, Carrie?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I don't know, student loan, $40,000, $50,000, and then you can do this. Not. Okay.
Sign back on. We're not finished.
We're not. No, that's not all we have to say. Anyway, so we're going to talk about some of the things that come up when you're just getting started and you've not done this before, and people have these excuses that they come up with. And one of the ones that we hear the most is, I don't have the time to do this. Yeah, did you see that look? Okay, Carrie works like ungodly hours every week, 80 hours a week, I think, or something ridiculous, and she's F3. Okay, so Carrie, so you don't sleep at all, is that right?
No, I sleep.
Oh, you do?
And I don't work 80 hours a week at my normal job.
Okay.
But I had taken on a project with a friend. I work a 40-hour-a-week job.
Okay.
I had taken on a project with a friend, and I had committed to help her through what she was doing, and that was not going to end until this past weekend. And I had already taken that on when this opportunity came up. So I couldn't stop what I was doing because I was committed to her. So I just told everybody, okay, I will do this. I'm in, and I was willing, but not until I finish this commitment. I have to fulfill my first commitment because I don't have time to do this stuff too. And that was 26 days ago, I guess.
So did you outsource everything so you could get to this level of success? Was somebody else doing the work for you?
Oh, no. No. Ten and I worked together. We started with, just people we know, family, friends, talking about what we were doing and using it in our regular conversations, and people started coming to us, and we did it that way. It's just people we know.
Do you think, Tana, that law of attraction has anything to do with what's going on here?
Oh, I definitely do. I think everything happens for a reason. I lost my job about a year ago, and I had some money put back, and I played a little bit of poker, and I win every once in a while. But as in poker, it's pretty much a gamble no matter what skills you have. And I can win pretty good amount of the time, but not every time. And like I said, it's a gamble. But as a poker player, you don't run out of chips. And I was running out of money, and out of the blue, I knew that I had something, and my friend Terry called me and said, would you be interested in making some money? And I was like, sure. And I said, tell me about it. And that's the way I did it. And I know there's going to be people like me, because they're going to be in a situation where they need to make some money. And as a poker player, you're trained not to run out of money. You don't run out of chips. You have nothing left, then you have nothing to work with. And the people that need this the most are the people who are in positions just like that. And so I totally believe it was, you know, fate, law of attraction, you know, whatever you want to call it, it happened perfectly.
Well, that's just it. You know, anybody that you ask, could you use an extra $500 or $600 a month? I would probably 99.9% of the people would say absolutely. And so when we saw this and saw how quickly someone could get to that level with little or no experience, then it was like, okay, this is huge. This is something that needs to be shared, because it changes lives. It has changed all of our lives. It's just incredible. So to say that you don't have the time is to say, I don't really want to do it, you know, plain and simple. And so if you say that, then go on your way and go back to, you know, the struggles that you have. Another thing that comes up a lot is that people want to get everything prepared before they start. There's training. We have a lot of free training to help you with this, and we have everything you need, and it's all free inside the system. And so you could spend, you know, really, you know, what do you think? You could probably spend 6 months learning how to do this to make it.
Oh, sure.
You could spend 6 months before you ever.
There's enough information there.
Exactly. And so the people that stay in that mode of always training are missing out. Because I know that you've got a degree in internet marketing. You've got a PhD in it, right? Because you have done this. Like, it's just like, you know, water off your back. You know how to do this. Is that right? Your experience is really, it's been years and years and years
No.
of.
No, zero. None of that.
Oh.
No. I don't have a degree. I graduated high school. I have a couple years of college. I went to work. I've been at the same job for, well, 20 years minus a year in the middle. And I work out in the public with the public. And I don't have any professional training, anything whatsoever.
So did you spend a little time, though, trying to get it right before you started talking to people? I mean,
no, in fact, I talked to people and said some of the wrong stuff. Oh. So I ran a couple off, but you learn as you go. You get on and you learn as you go what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. You plug into the system, you talk to the people that are there to help you, and it comes. Yeah, it's like a rocket ship, you know. Rocket ship takes off, and if it gets a little bit off course, it has to readjust and get back on course and everything. That's what you do here. You go and you learn as you go. You make mistakes, you mess up. I mean, look at us today. We did this magnificent hangout, and we had the mute button pressed. Like, oh, we broke it. So we just you should have been here for the last one. We had some good stuff. It was great. We shared some really big secrets, and I don't think we'll remember them this time. But anyway, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay that you know, like she said the wrong. She didn't say it in the right way. You know, she was so excited, and that's what happens with when you're getting started. When you just find out about this and you see the possibility, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I've got to tell somebody. I gotta get somebody else in here. This is awesome. And you jump on them, you know, you jump on them like a monkey, and it scares them. And so you gotta slow down a little bit. You just gotta slow down, yeah, and it happens. And so take a deep breath and back up a little bit, and learn, you know, just talk to people like you talk about the weather, like you talk about what's going on in your life and everything. But you know, don't shout in their face that, oh my gosh, you got to get this, you know. It doesn't work that way. You'll scare them off, and we've all done it. So that's just one of the things that you learn as a newbie, and then you go, oh, maybe I came on a little bit too strong there, and you know, back off a little bit,
come in and
And it's not a bad thing. It's just because we're excited about what we're doing.
Exactly. You can't help but be excited, but there's a way. You know, it's the most important thing is just to establish that connection, you know, with the people, to not just jump in and ram it down their throat. You know, just be real. You know, this is a great thing, and you want to share it. Just be yourself.
Well, see, I can kind of relate that to, because I've played poker for so long. You don't immediately go all in on your first hand. You just don't do it.
I
You run people off.
I don't know anything about it.
You know, you run people off, and you want to make, you know, you want to make that connection, and so it is wise to just learn a little bit. You can learn as you go, but yeah, don't just go gung ho on somebody.
Yeah.
And like I said, I did it a couple of times, and some of the people that I really thought that I was going to get, because the first thing I did was thought about all the people I wanted to help, because I was super excited about it. Carrie can tell you about the first time I told her about it. But that's what I did. I thought about the people I wanted to help, and friends and some family, and I just jumped all over them like the monkey.
Well, you know, Tana was so excited.
They still love me.
Yeah, Tana was so excited that she ran over to Carrie's house and jumped into bed with her. That's how excited she was. Yes. Wake up, wake up, wake up, literally. And
yeah, I did. I was really excited for Carrie, because I know Carrie. She's my sister, and I know some of the strengths that she's had. She said she's worked with the public. She knows a lot of people, and she likes to help people. So I knew she would just be great at this, and I needed her help. She has really helped me a lot, and you know, but I'll let Carrie talk a while.
A while.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go, girl.
So yeah, talk about, you know, Carrie has just the gift of being able to just talk to people about this, and they listen, and she knows when to hold back, she knows when to go forward, she knows when to close them. She's got the gift, and I do have to give her a huge applause and all, because I asked her if she read Eric Worre's book, Go Pro, and she has. And I said, okay, then you got it.
Yeah.
She's living proof of taking what she read in that book and putting into action, and the results are amazing.
That's right.
So talk a little bit about, you know, just how you go through this, how you're connecting with people, and how you treat them, and how you close them, you know?
Well, every time I talk to somebody about this, I kind of find myself saying the same thing. You just start talking to people. You're just sharing what you're excited about, and you're sharing the benefits that you're getting from the company, and people get turned on to that. And I keep thinking, well, I'm saying the same thing over and over, and yeah, I'm saying the same thing over and over, because that's what we do. We find what works, and we duplicate that, and we share that, and we teach that, and people just do the same thing you're doing, and it happens. I don't have some magic anything. I don't have any special gift. I don't have any of that stuff. What I have is a sincere, caring ability about people and making their life better, and having a tool that I can give them to help them along that way. And that's really all it is, just talking to people about what you're excited about, showing them what it is, putting it to use. If you don't put these things to use, you can't talk about them. But once you do start using them, you find out that it is exciting to say this kind of stuff. Tana's staring at me, just so you know. It is exciting to share this stuff, but you're just talking about it in your everyday life. If you were excited about a new coffee pot that you bought, you would tell people about that. It's not any different. I'm excited that I have an app on my phone that deducts all these deductions for my taxes, and so that's what I'm talking about. And people like that. They need a way to save money. Times are hard. People need to make money. They need to be able to save their money. Nobody knows what's going to happen to them next week. We don't know. We have a better idea now that we're on the right track, but people just don't know. And it's hard for people to make the commitment. And when they see that you really care about what they're doing and what they're going through, and then you give them a tool to ease that for them, then it all becomes very simple stuff. There's no magic.
No, there's no magic. There's not. I know a lot of teammates say, "What's your system? What are you doing?" And she just nailed it. You just share it. People get hung up on thinking that they're trying to sell something. We don't sell this. We just share it. You know, you share it like your favorite recipe. You share it.
Like my friend, one of my friends, she told me that the only reason she buys newspapers is to clip coupons. And I said, we have pages and pages and pages of coupons.
Yeah.
And then she really became more interested and started asking me more questions. You almost just have to put a little interest, and they will start asking you the questions, and then you get to tell them about it. And that's one way you get to share it. You just, find out what can help them.
Exactly, and
basically.
Because there's, like with TaxBot, I mean, that's when you're talking to someone and you identify what their struggle is besides just needing money, but what they really need. For that woman, she loved coupons. She zeroed in on that and said, let me show you what we've got. For someone else, it's I need to save money on taxes. It's eating me up. And so we've got TaxBot. It could be to get the financial management software to get out of debt. Maybe you don't know this, but the founders started this company. The whole vision of this company was to get people out of debt because they realized what a problem was. I mean, is that the same for you? How many people do you know that are just drowning in credit card debt?
That's right.
It's huge, and it's a problem. And there's I don't even know what the amount would be. How many hundreds of thousands of millions of whatever that people are paying in interest, and they're going down further in the hole because they can't get out of that. So the software for that will help you get out of debt. So the whole focus of this company is we help you save money, and we help you manage money, and then we also help you make money.
That's right. It happens to be with a company that just has a great compensation plan.
Yeah.
And they allow us to do the kind of team build that this team focuses on, to be able to help the people under the people. I mean, we're building up the people on the very newest people. We're building those people up instead of building up the very highest people who don't need more building.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the concept that people don't get when they talk about network marketing or these types of things. I mean, how many times have you heard that? The compensation plan gives us the freedom to build up those very newest people, to bring those people up, and so that they can start making residual income quicker, so they're not sinking themselves deeper and deeper and deeper just to try to make something work. There's instant payoff. It's fast. You get your 3 people, your business is free now. You just teach those 3 people how to get 3 people, and everybody's making money. And that's when people get happy. That's when people get motivated, and that's when it starts to roll.
I think
and it can happen really quick. We've both done it in a month.
Yeah.
1 month. And like Carrie said, she didn't have the time that I had, but she had the time to do what she did, and she did it. And people can do it,
I have time now.
Yeah, look out for this month. She's back to 40 hours a week. That's awesome.
That's right.
I was going to turn this around just a little bit. People think that they need to know, we've already talked about need to know everything to get started. But once you get started, what's the key to moving forward? What is the key that would make a difference in someone who has started and they've tried reaching out to family and friends and they feel like they're getting a lot of no's? What do you do then? Because that happens. That is going to happen. You're going to hit a wall. Your excitement is going to take you so far, and then you're going to hit a wall where you think, oh my God, this isn't working. I've made a mistake. I can't do this.
Well, if you've been involved, if you've been involved with this team long enough to hit a wall, then you've skipped something along the way that you could have picked up, because we have tons and tons of training that you actually can pick up. On our team page, there's file after file after file of stuff that you can find. If you go through that stuff, you're going to find something that clicks. Mm-hmm. Everybody is going to find something that clicks. We have a great team of people put together to teach you and to lead you and to show you and for you to put them to work. I mean, those people work for me. And I will call them and I will get them. And if I need them on a phone call with me, I'll put them on the phone with me. If I need them in a chat with me, then I'm getting them in there, and they're willing and they're ready. It only makes sense that they want to help you succeed. That's how they succeed. So it's all very logical. And if you've been here long enough to hit a wall, then somewhere you're missing your training. So we're going to get you plugged into that and make sure that you're talking to the right people and looking at the right stuff to get you over that wall.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's a perfect example, because Carrie works in the daytime. Well, she will be working in the daytime, but of course I've always worked nights. When I was working, I worked evenings, so I'm used to staying up late. And there's always help available. There's always someone to help you. And it doesn't matter. There's no stupid question, because they absolutely want to help you. And you can ask a question, and within maybe a matter of seconds or a minute at the longest, someone's there to help you. And that is absolutely amazing. You know, because if you have to wait a long time, for one thing, you're going to be frustrated because you need that answer. You know, or you really might need to know that answer. Maybe you have someone that you're talking to, and you don't want to look like I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's okay to say you don't know what you're talking about, because somebody is going to help you. You know, because if you get them signed up, they're going to be in the exact same situation, and they will understand. There is help.
You know what she's doing on here? She's hustling. I mean, you can tell she's focused down here.
Sorry.
Back to the screen, Carrie. Come back. Okay, I'm back.
Can I say something about that? I think I might have mentioned that before.
By all means, Tana.
Can I have the mic?
Okay.
Yeah, it's on. Go ahead.
You got the stage. Go. Come on.
There's been, because we've had some success, there's been people asking me, you know, how are we doing this? And I kind of practice, if they're reaching out to me, so of course I'm going to help them. And we do it in a chat or in an IM, and I say, you know, let's practice. You know, what are you saying to people? If you're saying something and they're saying no, then there's something there that maybe we can help you with, or, you know, and it helps me also.
That's a powerful training tool. Really, if you're stuck, if you're feeling like you're not seeing results, find somebody to just practice with a chat. You know, pretend. You know, get hold of Tana. Say, I'm going to hustle you, Tana. So this is what I'm going to say. She'll handle it. She'll help you.
And then she'll get me and put me on, and I'll show you how to do it.
And then Carrie will come on, and you'll pull your credit card out again and join again.
That's right.
You know. She had me there today. I was ready to join her again. All right, so I hope that helps you. Is there anything that we're missing that we talked about earlier and we've just kind of...
I think the most important thing, I mean, we're directing this to new people that are coming in right now, and that is my team. My team is brand new, all of them. They're brand new, and I think the most important thing that I want them to know is I want you to just keep it real and just be who you are, because if you try to make up a bunch of stuff to make yourself sound more important, to convince somebody to do something that you don't even really know what it is, you're just going to blow them out of the water. People know you. They need to know that you're real, and they need to know that you're honest and that you care about what they're going through. So just keep it real with people. It's not hard to do, to have a conversation with somebody and let them know that you care about them and what their needs are, and that you have a tool to help them fix that need.
Absolutely.
Just keep it real.
I would add that you leverage the success of the team. You're just getting started. And so you can't say, I've made $500 a month. You can't, not yet, you know.
I can now.
Well, yeah, you can.
I can too.
And so, but while you're getting to that point, you leverage the success of others, and you take those posts that you see where we're celebrating it all the time. Take those posts, use them on your wall, put your link in there, make use of that. It is, people are watching. You know, we're just planting seeds. If you just look at this as you're just starting a garden and you're just putting the seeds in, and you water it with the post. That's where the water and the nutrients come from. With all the posts that you put on Facebook, with all the conversations that you have with people, just let it grow, because they're watching and they're going to come back to you. I promise you, it's going to happen. But you have to just be consistent about it. You know, do it all the time. Don't do it once a week, once a month. You've got to every day be in there, be in the game, suit up and play.
Yeah, I think that is the thing is it's not easy, but it's simple.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to add that because if you just stay with what has been provided for us, you just replicate what they did, and that's simple.
Absolutely. All right. This has been a great. What are we missing here? Anything? This is the notes that I threw away after the first hangout, and
we
I
thought
had to
we
dig it
were
out of the
finished.
trash. Oh well. Okay, so we're here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. We're here with Teresa. Come over here, Teresa. She's been our techie.
Oh yeah.
This is the lady that called me. This is Terry.
Hey, everybody.
This is like 4 generations here.
That's
I called
right.
Teresa. Teresa called Tana. Tana called Carrie. I mean, this is how it is.
Great place
This
to
is the
be.
flow. And you
We're
know,
one big family.
yeah, we're here to
We'll
help you.
every step of the way.
Yeah, reach out to us. We're here to help you, and just go get them. You can do it. We believe in you. All right. Last words? Is that it?
Yep.
Last words?
Hustle. Go. Get to
Wake
work.
up.
Come on. Let's go.
Let's go. See you guys. I can do this. I can do it.